What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Big John Fury. Big John Fury reveals why British boxing is about to be killed stone dead. John Fury, the father of the WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, thinks that the Saudi boxing takeover will not end well for the British boxing scene. The last few years have seen Saudi Arabia's Skill Challenge Entertainment, the country's first fully integrated sports and entertainment agency, make big moves in the boxing world. Back in 2018, it hosted the final of the World Boxing Super Series between George Groves and Callum Smith, and has since hosted Anthony Joshua's fights against Andy Ruiz and Alexander Usyk. Now, according to Big John, he say it's called professional boxing for a reason. To get paid, get the highest money you can. Obviously, the Saudis, nobody can compete with them. They're taking everything over. I said it when I was over there. They will take over all top sports. The biggest players will go to Saudi. No matter what sport you're in, the Saudis will take over. It will be killed stone dead. How can you compete with men like that? You can't. What can you say? They want to put the money in, and when they've got more money than sand, which appears to be the case, good luck to them. They're doing the business. Big admiration for them. I love the country. If I was younger, I would move out there altogether because nobody appreciates what you do here. They're your friend today and not tomorrow because Tyson's doing good business. It's upsetting everybody. It's jealous, and that's what happens. There's a lot of jealous people in the world today, and that's the problem. Get on and enjoy it. He's doing it for the fans. Okay, those are the words of Big John Fury, and let me counterpunch. Tyson Fury is not doing it for the fans, John. Tyson Fury is doing it for exactly the same reason everybody will come to Saudi Arabia at one point or another. He's doing it for the money. If you want to sell that bullshit to anybody else, sell it to another person. Don't sell it to the UK and don't sell it to the USA because we're not buying it. Will boxing be stone dead? No, it won't. Maybe in the UK it won't be where it used to be simply because they're housing the money. But I think it's opportunity for these fighters to get paid since the Saudis have the money, since they have interest in the sport of boxing. They have another avenue, another place where they have the opportunities, just like your son is taking for granted fighting a fucking UFC fighter. Okay? So before you say boxing will be stoned, killed dead, well, maybe if your son would have fought the best and actually did it for the fans, the boxing scene may still be alive in the next 2 or 3 years, but your son's not doing that. Your son's wasting time fighting guys that are not even fighters, okay? And he's getting paid a lot of money to do it. So again, how is that about the fans? It's not. It's about Tyson Fury wanting the biggest money because he's taking the opportunity just like everyone else. However, he's not doing it like everyone else. See, everyone else is taking the money. And I say everyone else, I mean Anthony Joshua. I mean Alexander Usyk. I mean Deontay Wilder. I mean the guys that have pretty much signed to fight each other out there, except for your son. Your son has chose to fight in Saudi Arabia to get the same amount of money, but don't want to take the risk like the other fighters have. That's what your son's doing. So before you talk about boxing being killed dead, you may want to push Tyson Fury's big ass in front of the mirror and tell him to look on why the sport is dying. Okay? So John Fury, I don't understand why he's talking about Saudi Arabia like it's a bad thing that they have money. They're friends today and tomorrow they're not. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you've been out there, you love the country, but what is your quarrel? Is this an opportunity to defend your son for fighting Francis Ngannou? It sounds like that once again. But don't blame the Saudis for the boxing scene being dried up. They're just making it liquidy and liquid in that area. Okay, in that country. So if it's drying up somewhere else, you're going to have gallons of water, of opportunity in Saudi Arabia. And your son is taking first dibs. In fact, he's one of the first people this year to make a fight there. Okay? Tommy first, then Tyson second. So your sons are going to Saudi Arabia first. If you felt like that, John, why don't you advise your son to stay the fuck in the UK and take whatever he can take, like he tried that shit with Alexander Usyk? Say fuck the Saudi deal if you feel that way, and say no, we want it in the UK for the fans. Because this is what it's supposed to be about, right? UK and their fans? Okay, well, John, tell your son to stay in the UK and fight for whatever the public or the fans produce for watching your son fight Francis Ngannou. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait, John. That's what you do. You guys tell me what you think of Big John Fury stating that boxing will be stone dead. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.